Journey through the Arcturian Corridor. Many of the members of the ground crew have come from different homeworlds, stars, planets of origin, to take an Earth vessel in order to assist in this great cosmic moment of planetary ascension. Our corridor provides a homing beam by which each member can reconnect with his or her multidimensional self. The Arcturian Corridor serves as a stargate, a distribution station or control tower, such as you have in your airports. We are the hubs, a way station for all interdimensional explorers. All interdimensional voyagers travel through our Vortex corridor, and they either stay there or move on to whichever star system is their final destination. We, the Arcturians, wish to remind you that it is the clearing of your conscious and unconscious beliefs in limitation and separation that allows you to enter our corridor and journey from the third dimension through the fourth and fifth dimensions and into the sixth and seventh dimensions. Each time you enter our corridor, whether your experience is conscious or unconscious, offers you a greater recognition, understanding, and an integration of your true multidimensional self. We, your Arcturian family, welcome your return home to the higher worlds, although in reality you have never left, as your Earth vessel is but a small portion of your great multidimensional being. Since the recalibration of the corridor in 2002, more higher frequency light has been radiating onto your planet. This higher light is illuminated and shall continue to illuminate the hidden darkness within the core of your third dimensional reality. When the non-polarized higher frequency light of the fifth dimension and beyond travels through our corridor, it amplifies the space in between the lightest light and the darkest dark. Once this in-between is illuminated, the trail between the light and the dark is revealed, and the connection between the two extremes is made. In other words, the higher dimensional light beaming into your third dimensional polarities will reveal that there is actually no separation between them. This revelation will work to short-circuit the third dimensional matrix. If you believe that you only live in the darkness, you are under the illusion that you are limited in your ability to expand the light. On the other hand, if you believe that you only live in the light, you are limited in your ability to ground your light to illuminate and heal your inner darkness. Our barrage of higher dimensional, non-polarized light will serve to expose all illusion of polarity and separation. Without the separation, there is only unity. You will recognize that your light body is an extension of your physical body, just as your fingers are an extension of your hand. The concepts of separation and limitation are only tricks, magical illusions, created by all of you so that you can play the 3D game of separation and illusion. Just as you have felt separated from your higher self, you have also felt separated from your myriad third dimensional, alternate and parallel realities that are scattered throughout the space-time continuum of your planet. It may appear that each of these realities is alone and separate from the others. However, any illumination gained in any life will contribute to your soul's clarification. These many realities are like a huge ball of knotted yarn, and your soul is the thread that ties these knots together. Each life is a different knot in the yarn that causes the flow of the soul's essential truth to be tied up in a third dimensional illusion. Each knot in the flow is another marker on a 3D game board. At first there are many knots, and you struggle to use the yarn for your spiritual creativity. It is too tangled and restrained. However, as each knot is untangled, another reality in the 3D game is cleared of limitations and separations, and the soul's flow is less inhibited. Then the more spiritual creative force can move freely through the remaining 3D realities. Gradually more and more of the players in your game are freed of third-dimensional illusion. We send our message to your soul so that it can disperse your illumination into each and every aspect of you in the manner in which each self can accept it. As your planet raises more and more into the 4th and 5th dimension, you shall all become consciously aware of your other realities. Then you can take full advantage of any failures or victories that each of your players are living within the ever-present now. In this manner, the wisdom of many lives can accrue to the core life into which all of your other alternate and parallel realities will download into at the endgame of personal and planetary ascension. To make things even more confusing to your polarity-bound 3D brain, each of your many incarnations also has myriad parallel realities. A parallel reality is a parallel life that shoots off into a slightly different frequency of your initial reality whenever there is a moment of great decision. In this manner, your soul can explore every decision and action within the game of each third-dimensional life. To make life easier for your third-dimensional consciousness, you usually choose to be unconscious of your parallel realities. However, you may often dream of them or find them in your imagination. Therefore, we remind you that your dreams and imagination are often the means through which you can communicate with your multidimensional soul self. Your journey through our corridor will assist you in the process of releasing the illusion of the polarities. It is vital that you release your attachment to polarities, for it is these polarities that create a reality based on the illusion of separation and limitation. At first, when you enter the 4th dimension, your hidden inner darkness will be brought into the light of your awareness. As you enter the 5th dimension, you will find the balance of light and dark. Then in the 6th dimension, you will merge the light and dark by rewriting your 3rd, 4th dimensional hologram. In the 7th dimension, you will meet your oversoul and members of your great soul family. By traveling through our corridor, you will renew your awareness of your multidimensional nature all the way up to the 7th dimension. With the recognition and acceptance of the greatness of your true being, your third-dimensional illusions and the fears these illusions create will be seen from a multidimensional perspective. From this vantage point, polarities that once were the cause of separations from self and the limitations in your life become the spectrums of reality in which the in-between can be easily viewed. Once the edges of the emotion consciousness are located, you can find the in-between, the middle, the fulcrum point, where compassion is born and true freedom resides. Are you ready now to enter the Arcturian Corridor? Remember, dear ones, every journey begins with a single step and proceeds one step at a time. We are the Arcturians.